The rise of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology has sparked a big question. Could they replace SWIFT, the system banks use to send money across borders? And what if, instead of being replaced, SWIFT could evolve with it? To answer these questions, we need to understand SWIFT better. Crypto offers fast, cheap, and transparent ways to move money, so it's natural to wonder if SWIFT's days are numbered. But the idea that crypto could make SWIFT irrelevant is way too simple. SWIFT is evolving, and new technologies like distributed ledger technology could strengthen it. So the question is, can crypto ever make SWIFT obsolete, or does this idea oversimplify the complexities of global finance?
SWIFT processes over 45 million messages every day and connects more than 11,000 financial institutions in almost every country. Achieving this scale requires widespread adoption, global regulatory alignment, and, most importantly, trust. While stablecoins and central bank digital currencies show promise in the latter regard, their adoption is still in its early stages. SWIFT operates within a framework of global compliance standards, ensuring anti-money laundering and KYC protocols are rigorously followed. Cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, can operate in unclear or inconsistent legal frameworks. Furthermore, SWIFT's standardized messaging system enables seamless communication and interoperability between banks, something that cryptocurrencies, with their diverse and often incompatible networks, will not achieve themselves.
We talked more about this in our recent episode on the European ledger, which you can find in the upper right corner. Here is the most important point. Rather than being threatened by distributed ledger technology, SWIFT is finding ways to use it by making its services faster, more transparent, and even more reliable. For example, DLT can help settle payments almost instantly, cutting out delays caused by banks or other intermediaries. This could make SWIFT's current system for international payments, called Global Payments Innovation, even better. DLT also shines when it comes to transparency and security.
Transactions recorded on a shared ledger can be tracked in real time, and fraud or errors can be spotted more easily. SWIFT could also use DLT to embed checks for compliance, such as automatic screenings for fraud or sanctions. This would make transactions faster while still meeting global compliance rules. SWIFT's work with DLT is already showing results. In 2023, it partnered with Chainlink to test how its network could work with blockchains. They allowed banks to move tokenized assets, digital versions of real-world assets, between blockchains using SWIFT's secure system. Earlier in 2022, SWIFT successfully tested transactions involving CBDCs to prove that it can support both digital and traditional currencies.
In the future, DLT is likely to play a big role in SWIFT services. Two areas where it could make the most impact are cross-border payments and trade finance.
In payments, DLT could cut costs and speed up processing times, making SWIFT services even more competitive. In trade finance, DLT could digitize key documents like letters of credit, reducing paperwork and delays, while making transactions more transparent. In conclusion, while cryptocurrencies may challenge traditional systems, they aren't ready to replace SWIFT. Instead, SWIFT is adapting and using blockchain technologies to become faster, more secure, and better suited for the future.
So, the real story here isn't about crypto taking over, but about SWIFT transforming to stay relevant in a world where technology moves fast. In our upcoming videos, we will continue showcasing how DLT can change entire industries.
Until next time, this is Dominik.
And this is Przemysław, reminding you to stay on the block, to stay ahead.